Hello, Boundary Hotshot here today. Today we're doing a review on the GSG 15. Weapons clear. GSG 15 is a 22 caliber semi-automatic rifle. You can get it for around low $500 up here in Canada. Again, it has the non-restricted status, so what that means is you don't need to be at the range to fire this rifle. You could be up in your farm, your private property, or anywhere that's deemed safe to discharge a firearm, which is a pretty big thing in Canada. We do have quite a few restricted firearms. Anything that's usually fun or cool looking is usually restricted. I've had this rifle for about 9 months. I've shot over 2,000 to 3,000 rounds through it. I've been having lots of the same stoppages. I've only had one failure to extract. The main stoppages are caused by the magazine. The magazine is a 20 round, holds 20 rounds. And what happens is, if the spring gets held up, or maybe the rounds I use just don't like the follower, but the rounds don't come to the fully top of the magazine, which won't feed into the gun, and which will cause your stoppage. Other than that, another thing that's I'm not a huge fan of are the flip-up sights. The flip-up sights are, they're very cheap. It's cheap plastic. I haven't really used them all that much. They're kind of a pain to use. So what I ended up doing was picking up a cheap fire field optic for it. It was on sale. It was pretty much given to me for free. It holds a zero occasionally. Every 3 or 4 range trips I have to re-zero the rifle. So if that's an issue for you, then I wouldn't recommend it. The rifle itself, though, is fairly accurate for a semi-automatic on the cheap side. At 100 yards, I'll get 2 MOA, maybe 3 on a windier day. Today it is a little windy, so we'll see how she does. The biggest thing I do not like about this rifle, though, is the stock. As you can see with the stock, there's supposed to be a little piece of plastic there to clip it in place, hold it in place. Mine is broken, with a few other people I know that have the same issue. The problem is it's extremely hard to find replacement parts for it. I've been looking all over. I haven't been able to find a replacement stock for this rifle. I'm going to probably have to end up gluing it in place. So what happened was the rifle was in a case. I was walking up to the range. I did drop the case about 10-12 inches or so, and picked up the case thinking, oh, yeah, it's no issues, totally fine, right? The rifle barely, it didn't hit that hard. I took it out of the case, and yeah, she broke. So it's a very small, thin piece of plastic that is very easily breakable. So if you do buy this rifle, just take extra caution. I know some people have issues when they open up the stock so quickly that even breaks that little piece of plastic as well. So just keep that in mind. What I love about this rifle is the rising cheek piece. It's adjustable. It fits really well with me. I'm actually very happy with it. The rifle, again, groups pretty well with 2 MOA, sometimes 3 MOA. I usually fire Federal 36 grain hollow point through it. It seems to like that just as much as CCI or anything else I put through it. Consistently, the stoppages are magazine related. And again, I've only had one failure to extract. So let's see if we can get through a full magazine without having a stoppage. Shooting at 100 yards at a 9-inch gong. And I'll take my time. I'll go at a rapid rate, and hopefully you guys can hear the gong in the background to see how accurate the rifle really can be. Stoppage, so the bolt's fully to the fully forward, so definitely a magazine problem. Yep. So what happens with this magazine? The bullet will not come to the fully to the top. So what you have to do is take the spring, pull it down just a little bit, and let go. And you can see it'll snap it into place. and that way the bolt can actually pick up the round. And that's usually what's happening, is the bolt isn't picking up the round. All right, fully to the rear. We're out of ammunition. We're clear. Another thing I like about this rifle, you may not be a fan of it, but it does have a magazine safety. Without the magazine, while the weapon is on fire, it won't fire. So to release the bolts, what you have to do, my bad, is charge the handle, empty magazine in, pull the trigger. That way you will release the firing pin. So other than that, I've been a fan of this rifle. I would recommend it. Just be extremely careful with that stock. If you put a nice optic on it, you're going to love it. I'm probably going to upgrade from this Firefield in the future and put something a little bit nicer on it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you want to see more reviews with my other rifles, just let me know in the comments section. If you have any points for me to improve on, again, just let me know. And you guys have a good day. Thank you.